Hey, it's Sheldon with TigerTough here. I'm going to show you how to put these seat covers on the rear seat of a Nissan Titan. First thing we're going to do before we start putting covers on is to take both of the headrests off. And to do that, there's a little tiny tab right back here in the corner of the seat. Pull that up, you can tip the seat forward. And then there's a button right here at the base of the headrest. Push that in, you can pull the headrest out. The reason we tip the seat forward is because with it all the way back, the headrest hits the ceiling before it comes out. And we'll do that on both sides. Starting over here on the driver's side, we're going to cover the seat back first. And so I've got the seat back cover. It's the smaller one that's got two holes on the top. So we'll fold the seat back down, and then I'm going to turn the cover most of the way inside out. It just makes it a lot easier to get it on the seat that way. So I'm just twisting it side to side as I pull it down to get everything lined up. And then before you get too far, make sure to get this little pull tab through that hole, because once you get the seat back folded up, you're going to need this to release it again. Now we're just going to roll the seat cover right down over top of the seat back. Like that. Now for the headrest holes. Just take the cover and push it around the plastic like that. You get a such better fit like that. It looks so good. And then on the cover here, we're just going to push it through between the back and the bottom of the seat. And with the seat tipped at about a 45-degree angle like this, it gives you the most room between the back and bottom to get your hands through there. Now all we have left to do is pull this flap tight, and the tighter you pull it, the better your cover's going to look. And fasten it on like that. And that back's covered. Now we're going to cover the bottom on the driver's side here. And so again, I've got the smaller of the two bottom covers. These two little holes right here are going to be on the top, because these are for your car seat anchors. So just like before, turning it most of the way inside out. And we'll just put it over the seat bottom and start sliding it down. I latched the seat bottom up for this part, so that way I can really twist the cover and make sure everything's good. Now, just turn the cover down the seat, just like we did on the back. So now we've got this flap here that's going to get pushed between the back and the bottom. This hook fastener can be pretty sticky once you get jammed between the back and the bottom. So an easy way to keep that from sticking is just to fold it over on itself like this. Then I fold the seat up at about a 45 and just push all that through there. There we go. Now I'm just going to pull this, and when I do, I pull it out tight, like out towards the front seats, and then just push down on it, and that helps snug everything up really well. Now with everything tight, just pull it up and fasten it together. Usually check to see if there's any wrinkles or if anything needs smoothing out, but it appears as though we've nailed it. Now we're going to cover the passenger side, or like the 60 portion of the seat, the bigger side, and we're going to start with the back here. This one looks pretty intense, but once we get into it, it's really not that bad. So I've just got it arranged now so that it's the way it will go once it's on the seat. So you get your armrest hole down here, the orange tag that faces the door down here. And I'm just going to do like we did before and turn it part of the way inside out. There we go. Now I'm just going to lean the seat forward, and we'll hook the cover over this side of the seat to keep it in place for us. And then pull the seat belt out and run the cover underneath of it. Like that. Don't forget your little pull tab down here for this side of the seat. Perfect. Okay, I have rolled this cover down, this seat. Now we just got to deal with this armrest. Let's do that. Just gonna fold it down, it'll pop right out. Push those flaps inside there. Then we've got this flap right here. And what we're gonna do with that is just start tucking it up behind the armrest, like this. And then it comes out up here, right up behind the armrest, like that. So pull that up nice and tight, and then we'll just take this and stick it to it. This may require a little bit of adjusting back and forth once you've got the cover on, but I'm gonna leave it like this and see how we did. Now let's go ahead and take care of those headrest holes, just like we did before. Stretch the cover right around that plastic so you get a nice clean fit. Now we're gonna push this flap here through to the back. Now we'll just take these flaps we just pushed through and pull them as tight as you can and stick them on there. There we go. Now let's cover the armrest. Hello, I'm back with an armrest cover. This here's the armrest cover. This hole in the top right here is for your cup holders. So we'll just slide this on. This just goes on kind of like a weird looking pillowcase. And once I've got it most of the way on, I'm going to push this little loop through here. This is your strap to pull the armrest down, so don't forget to pull that through there. Just pulling this down so that it fits right over top of there. Now we're going to do kind of like we did just a minute ago with the seat back cover. Take this flap, push it up behind the armrest. There we go. So now with that pulled up, we'll just fold this piece down over top of it and stick them together. Whammo, just like that. I'm just going to tidy this up so we don't have any wrinkles in there. And we'll be good to go. This seat bottom cover is going to go on just like the one on the other side did. So on the side closest to the door, you've got two holes, two little rectangles. Those are for the car seat anchor points on this side. So turn it partway inside out, and we can get after it. There we go. Just rolled it down, just like all the other ones before. And just like before, these flaps are going to get pushed between the seat back and the seat bottom. But you're going to want to make sure and go around the seatbelt receptacles like that. And then don't forget to turn those inside like that so they don't stick. If they do stick, it's not the end of the world. It's just not any fun getting it unstuck, so I like to do this to make it easy. There we have it. Pull it out, push it down just to make sure everything is as tight as possible, and then stick them up on there. See how we did. That's good. Again, we got the car seat anchor points right here, easy to get at. Last thing to do is put the headrest back in and cover them. Got the headrest back. Now, flip the seat bottom up, push the headrest in there. I'm actually going to pull it out just a little ways. You'll get 2 headrest covers, and it doesn't matter which one you put on because they're both the same. We'll just slide this right over top like that. Twist it back and forth a little bit to get it down. Then this flap right here goes underneath the headrest, tucked up inside the cover, and fastens onto itself right there. And then we'll just do the same thing on the other side. Just stick it up in there. And now